Hey guys, this is week 2 winter term, and I'm here to show you some progress on the Bombs Away prototype. This week, the goals were to improve upon last week. Last week, all I had was the basic movement in and the rotating ground. So this week, the first goal was to just get some sprites, see how the animations would work. Basically, it's just jumping if you're in the air, walking frame, and yeah, these sprites are from, like I said last week, a project I'm working on now. The second thing that I wanted to add was the iPad player, or the overseer, and this is being done with the mouse. So basically, he can click on the screen. Wherever it's green, he can click to add a bomb. So when you add a bomb, it has a timer and then it explodes. If you're far enough away like that player was, it just explodes and like pushes you away. But like so. But if you're close enough to it, it'll explode and kills the player. So that's the other thing I had to add. Basically, just dying. As you can see, these guys are running into spikes, and when you die, you just respawn based off what player you are. You get a little platform. The other thing I wanted to add is picking up and throwing bombs. So you can drop a bomb, and then once the player gets it, he has 3 seconds to throw it. So the game should alert you when it's about to blow up, and then it can blow up in your hands. So yeah, you can just jump around, throw the bombs, hit your opponents. And then the final thing, which I was worried about, is the rotation, which these would be the tilt function on the iPad. What these do is rotate the stage, so you can tilt the screen either direction. And then I actually added the buttons so I can jump around, but I got the collisions to still hold up pretty solidly. The engine isn't perfect, but I mean the rotation is working and you can jump around. So yeah, let me just show you the code real fast for the rotation. So basically, like I said last week, there's 2 ways to do it. You could do rotate the world and then rotate the characters to match, or you could rotate the ground and then make sure the characters don't get stuck in the ground. I went with the second way. I made this piece of code, get out of ground code. It's basically a while loop where right before the while loop starts, every frame it sets a variable to 1, and then it checks 1 pixel left, right, up, down to see if that's free, and then if that's not free, it increases the value 1, and then it keeps you in the while loop. So it's going to look for the nearest hole. So every time you get stuck in the ground looks for the nearest hole and pushes you out. And this all happens in 1 frame, so the player will never notice that he's getting pushed out of the ground, and that's how the rotation can keep up. Unity's collisions are a little different than the way I programmed them, but it's still pretty similar, and I'm hoping that a lot of this will transfer over. Basically, the GameMaker prototype is pretty much done. I'll only add like little things that we're not sure of how to do in Unity, but starting next week, I'll be working with JP to get these features into Unity. The bomb dropping, picking up and throwing, rotation, jumping, and that forth. For what the game's going to look like, here's a little bit of the streamers. It's basically 3D graphics and 2D gameplay. So this guy is jumping around the map. I'll put a link to this in the post. But this is made in Unity over the course of like a month and a half. So he was able to do this as a one-man team, and it's pretty similar graphical style to what we're hoping to aim for, both with the cameras and with the appearance. So yeah, that was the progress for week 2. Going into week 3, I'll be working with JP into getting things into Unity. I'll also be working with Steve, make sure his models are usable in Unity, and hopefully working with James to get some stage pieces in early and see how the stages is going to work.